Good morning, YouTube. How we doing today? Alan back again, and I have another spinner to review today, and this one I picked up from Amazon, and this is by EDC. This is called the TIE Fighter spinner. It is solid brass. It does have a R188 bearing in it. It is a bar spinner, so the one thing you get with a bar spinner is that violent wobble when you change the plane of the spin. So there is that to deal with on this. So without any further ado, why don't we go ahead and take this thing down to the tabletop. Let's bust it down. I'll kind of give you my thoughts on it. We'll see it warp and give you my overall assessment on this spinner. Let's go ahead and start that right now. All right, here we go. Let's get up close and personal with this this TIE Fighter bar spinner. As you see, it comes in a pretty standard tin. It doesn't have a viewing window on the top of it, so it is just a solid tin case. Nice cutouts for it. It does fit very nicely into the tin. You see, it's got that black velvety kind of foam, the thick, heavy foam. Nice cutouts for your fingers to remove it. Let's go ahead and take it, and we'll set that aside, give her a quick spin. It is solid brass, so you do get that nice brass sound. You do also get the violent wobble where you lose a lot of momentum while rotating it. So that is one thing to keep in mind about this TIE Fighter spinner. It is definitely interesting to look at. I haven't seen one like this. It is very, very comfortable. As long as you are keeping it in one spot when you're spinning it and you're not rotating it, then it starts to shake pretty bad in your hands. As far as machining goes, it does have some hot spots here. It's not well chamfered on the edges, so they are a little on the sharp side. These corners here are quite sharp, so if you like to flick and you catch your fingers on those edges, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but looks nice. It is nice as far as spinning it on a table. It doesn't spin very well on this mat, but put it on a table, it'll spin very nice. It spins quite long. I am running a table spin time up in the corner there, as you can see. Follow along with that. So you do get a nice, decent, long spin out of it as long as it's sitting stable. Nicely, there are some machining marks. I can try and get it up close. You can kind of see it on these arms here. You can see the machining marks on it. So it's probably not the highest of quality control when this thing goes through and gets shipped out. It does have very nice buttons. They are nice and thick. They have a little thickness to them, so they are very nice there. Does come with a retaining ring. It has a nice R188 bearing in it. And I just thumb snug these down. I don't like to tighten them too tight. Makes it easier for these reviews for sure. But it does fit nicely into the collar. Or you can just drop the bearing back into the spinner itself. And it is a nice stainless steel R188. Nothing you haven't seen before. Very nice spinning. It's smooth. It's really, when it's on a table spin, it is very, very quiet. So you are going to get a nice quiet spin out of it. Matter of fact, I'll throw it together here real quick. I'll put it up to the mic, let you get an idea. And I won't twist it around. I'll just leave it in one position so that you can actually get an idea how quiet it is. That collar does sit up a little bit, so you are going to have that little bit of lip right there. But overall, it's a pretty nice fitment. All right, let's see. Little bit of a brass kind of ring to it. Doesn't sound too bad. So like I said, spins really good. If you keep it in one position, this thing just spins forever. But you hear that judder when you turn it, and it's very, very violent with this spinner. You know, some spinners might be a lot smoother, but this one, it is definitely pronounced when you're rotating it over. But when it is held flat, Vertical or horizontal, does great. Barely hear it at all. So yeah, it is, I mean, it's a decent spinner. It's great for table spinning. I personally wouldn't use this as an everyday carry kind of a spinner. I do use it on the table quite a bit just because I like the way it looks when it's spinning. So, and speaking of how it spins, before we do that real quick, let me get you a weight on this, because it does have pretty good weight to it for, you know, as small as it is got some decent weight. Almost 60 grams, 58.4 grams. So it does have a good bit of weight to it, right in the sweet spot for me as far as weights go. But this thing does look absolutely outstanding when it warps. So what I think we'll do now is we will, as you can see the balance on there as well. But we'll take it out outside, we'll put the sunshine to it, get you a little warp segment, and then we'll come back and I will give you my final thoughts and assessments on this TIE Fighter spinner. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Let me give you my final thoughts on this TIE Fighter spinner. I am not a real big fan of bar spinners. It's going to take a lot to really sway me to start using bar spinners on an everyday kind of basis. I just can't wrap my head around that gigantic wobble that you get from these things when you spin them, when you start getting to the larger sizes. So that, coupled with the hot spots on this spinner, this is not one that I would recommend you saving up for and running out and buying right away. It's not that appealing to me. It is a nice table spinner. If you keep it straight and keep it flat, it spins great, spins nice and smooth, spins long. So it does have that going for it. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link below down in the description where you can go pick this up if you're interested in the bar spinner and you like that wobble. Maybe this would be for you. Also, if you could do me a favor, hit the like button down below. That is definitely appreciated, definitely helps me out quite a bit. So I'm going to leave a link up here in the corner to subscribe to my channel. Come back, check out my other reviews, other spinner videos. I do appreciate that. On this side, I'll have another one of my videos available to go take a peek at. So once again, thanks for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Remember, keep calm, spin on, peace.